Hi everyone, this is Eduardo here with Drew.
Hey
Long overdue episode of All the World's a Stage. We've gone
Digital. Yeah.
My hands were getting tired of typing so much. So we're here to talk about all the things that are happening in the world. And I know there's a lot, things that have happened that I wanted to clear up, things that are coming that we might be interested in. Drew's here to be the sounding board. If I say anything that he knows you guys are interested more in, he might jump in and ask me a question. But let's get to it because there's quite a bit I wanted to talk about. First things first, we just released the Rest of the World.
Yep. Which you guys worked long and hard on. So
long and hard, and with it we packaged up the Halloween dressing, which was a lot of fun. And you might have noticed there's a couple of things that we closed off temporarily. One being the brand new bridge in Rockport. I know some of you have found ways to get on there, but that is simply a temporary thing. We had a last minute bug that we just couldn't fix in time, so I would expect that open within a couple of weeks, whenever our next patch is going to happen. And just keep in mind, we teased at Tri-Cities. It was the whole thing. It's like, hey, where's this lead to? We're not working on Tri-Cities. It's a potential future update. What we wanted to do is start planting the seeds, like where could this lead to?
Yeah.
And so you'll get to the bridge, and at the very end there's a toll booth, and that will be the end of it. But down the road we've got a really nice stretch for a possible drag race. We've got a brand new cloverleaf intersection that just makes for a more interesting drive that leads there. So it was us trying to add to the world that you already knew and make it a little different and surprising. That being said, there's the connector road that links to Palmont and Kempton.
Yeah.
It's closed off. It'll be closed off for a while. It's a brand new area. We've got some ideas down there. I hope you guys liked the new, what we called Lower Rockport, which was inspired by Lower Wacker in Chicago. The connector is a continuation of that, but there's some new ideas and themes in there. Right now, personally, I'm trying to get I know the bridge jump in Most Wanted is like always talked about. I'm trying to find a way to get that kind of a moment into this new connector. Just because jumps are cool, it can sometimes disrupt a race and a flow, so we have to be very careful with gameplay and try to get it just right.
Although in the first Underground they had a race that had a jump on it that was pretty cool, so maybe we might consider keeping a jump in there.
Yeah, so, no, I'm right now I'm going with, actually there's maybe 2 jumps in there. So I'm going in with the idea that I want to make this a fun little experience. It's kind of its own little circuit within a connection. So I think you guys will like it when we're done. I know we're working hard on it right now, but that won't be, I think we're planning that kind of when Canyons will be ready, which will be next year. So.
Which, guys, next year isn't that far off.
It's not that far off.
It's going to be 2011 soon, and then there's a fair amount of work that you guys still need to do on the canyons before we can bring those in. So.
Absolutely. I mean, there's the fact of getting the canyons up to speed, but then connecting it and hooking it up to the open world. I know there's a lot of theories where we're going to connect it. I won't let you guys in on that just yet, but there's work to be done there. So canyons and the new connection should be a pretty good chunk of road. Nothing's going to compete with the brand new regions we just opened up, because that was a big chunk of world that we just opened up.
Yeah, it was really good. People really like it. So
So connector roads, it'll be good. I think when you see it, and now you'll be able to boot between Kempton and Rockport, and then Rockport and Palmont. Right now you have to take the long way around, but this will be a fun little connection.
Or you can always jump to events.
You can always jump to.
Yeah. So.
But come on, who wants to jump?
It's a free roam game. Come on, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Next on my list, Halloween was fun to do.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And of course, people are thinking, well, they're going to be doing something for Christmas, and we've already done it. So the World team has done a full pass of dressing the world for Christmas. I'll probably tease a few shots later, at a future date, but. Yeah, we're still in the works of thinking of what kind of community events we might do, what kind of extras we might have.
I think we might just do like a whole holiday-long one, starting on like the 20th to the 2nd or something like that.
So, past that, I think we can go longer. So, I mean, I personally think we outdid ourselves. Halloween was fun, but this looks really nice.
Cool.
Which looks really nice at night. But we're still working on night. And we're really trying hard. We want to get it ready before the end of the year, but I'm not putting a date to that at all.
So you, just to supplement that, you notice that we haven't been putting a date to anything that we've been talking about. So one of our golden rules is we will never promise something that we don't know that we're absolutely sure we can deliver on. So which is why we haven't given you guys the dates yet. So,
yeah. So we're pushing hard though. Don't get me wrong. Like the world, the open world.
Yeah.
That actually, we originally were expecting to release that later. We managed to get that in early. So you know, with a few little exceptions, we delivered that earlier than planned. So nighttime, we want to nail it. We want to get it right. We got to make sure that it's fun to play. It doesn't compromise your driving. So those are the things we're balancing right now. But it's looking really good. We've got some nice screenshots we're going to show you. It's all work in progress, so it's not 100% perfect. But just to get you guys some visibility on where we're at. I know right now we've only shown you Times Square, Century Square. But the new stuff is kind of Rosewood and a bit of Camden, so you can see what that would feel like, because no one ever saw that at night.
So we're actually, the screenshots that you're referring to are going to be included in the blog that this video isn't posted in, so just scroll down a little bit, and we're also going to be posting those to the Need for Speed Facebook page, so facebook.com/Need4Speed.
Yep, cool. Absolutely. And finally, a little nugget of information. People, I saw the thread going on about thanks EA, and they're listening to us, and some people are thinking, oh, well, if they're listening to us, how come they're not doing this? Well, we are listening, and one of the things that I know a lot of people have been asking about is rearview mirror. And it's something we want to do. It's something we've actually started working on. But what it all boils down to is, can we make an effective rearview mirror that will not hamper performance? Because really, essentially, when you use a rearview mirror, you're doubling your geometry. You're rendering double what you normally would see.
We're talking about performance and CPU usage,
frame rate,
having to render that stuff. It's surprisingly a lot to render because you're rendering everything behind you as well as everything in front of you.
Exactly. So we're looking at ways to reimagine what a rearview mirror could be, just so that it works with our performance specs. Because, Need for Speed World is a wide range of PC specs, much wider than today's current games. So we have to make sure that we're not giving anyone an unfair advantage. Just because you're on a high-end machine, you can run rear view, and someone on a low-end laptop can't. Suddenly, it's unbalanced. So we're going to try to tackle that problem. We're working on it right now. It's very early, but we did hear you guys, and we know personally. I mean, it's a racing game. Rear views are big, so we're working on that. And I think that's the last thing I wanted to leave you guys with. I apologize for the delay. Every time I tried to get a new blog out, we had some big announcement. So
and to be fair, you've been asking me to make some time to do a video with you for a while now, and I've just been, things are crazy busy, as you guys can well imagine right now. So I do apologize for that, and we're going to try to get into more regular intervals with these. So as soon as whenever we have stuff to talk about, we'll get Eduardo on here and start talking about it. So
absolutely. And just a shout out to all those people that did some Halloween vinyls on their cars. I mean, there was some nice stuff out there. I really like that.
We did get you to pick a favorite. And
it was hard. I think I picked 2 or 3 that I liked.
But don't say it, because we'll
I'm not going to say. I wouldn't be able to tell you what. But there was some nice stuff out there. It was really cool to see what people did with the few little fun things we threw together. It makes us think maybe that's something we want to try again in the future.
Well, there's a few different types of contests that we want to start running once everything calms down. Because we have the Hot Pursuit launch coming up. We have lots of stuff going on in World. We just did the regions. There's a lot of other promotions that we're supporting right now. But coming soon, once we get into December and everything's kind of calmed down a little bit, maybe later in November, we want to do like a creator vinyl contest. We want to do like a creator track contest. So these things are coming. It's just things are hectic right now. So
well,
So
create a track. I've been bugging Aslan over there to make some epic loop around the whole entire world. So I'll keep pressuring him. But we got a lot of races to make. So that's it for the art thing. I think we're doing pretty good. We're pretty happy here. I think the connector will be a fun challenge for us, because it's the first original piece that we got to work on in a while. We've been fixing a lot of bugs getting those regions ready. So now we're back to building some new stuff. And we've got a few surprises up our sleeves, but we don't want to reveal them all. So
cool.
Yeah, that's episode 7. It's been a while since the last one. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope that's enough to keep your appetites satisfied. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. Take
Thanks.
care.